What's up, everybody? My name's Shadow, and welcome back to Destiny 2. It is Friday, and you know what that means. We have another Xur location and exotic review. As always, he can be found on the Flashpoint planet, which this week is Earth. He can be found in the Winding Cove, and it seems like my screen is having that little glitch. Let's see if I can get there. There we go. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, well, just like every week, we've got the Faded Engram, which can be bought for 97 legendary shards, which I will actually go ahead and get right now because I believe the only thing I'm missing right now are the sun bracers. And I think that will complete everything. Or not. At least I'm pretty sure I don't have the sun bracers. Anyways, that engram should give you an exotic you do not yet have. There is the occasion where it does, but it's not supposed to. As always, we've also got the 3 of Coins, which will increase your chance to get an exotic for 4 hours. I believe they are still broken in Heroic Strikes. Haven't heard of when they're going to fix that yet, but hopefully that shouldn't be an issue for too much longer. This week's weapon is probably one of my favorite Happy weapons, other than Sins of the Past and some of those popular ones. We've got the Colony, the grenade launcher. Its intrinsic perk is Insectoid Robot Grenades. This weapon's grenades are insectoid robots that chase targets and explode close to them, which means you miss. As long as you're relatively close, they're going to start chasing after your target, which is freaking sick. This thing was probably the most thing used back in Mayhem. And then you've got the trait Serve the Colony. Insectoid robot grenades quickly repopulate the magazine from reserves while the colony is unequipped, which is pretty much Cocoon back from Destiny 1, and it's pretty nice. You don't really obviously need that during PvP, but PvE it's a nice little addition. For the hunters, we have Shinobu's Vow. With the intrinsic perk New Tricks, improves skip grenades, and you get an additional skip grenade charge. I do think these are nice. I haven't really used them all too much myself, but considering that Arc Strider isn't exactly the best, at least as far as PvP, I don't really see this being used as often. Skip grenades aren't as powerful as they were back in Destiny 1. And to be honest, when it comes to Arc Strider, I would definitely suggest using something like Raiden Flux. But again, these aren't bad, just not exactly something I would use myself. Regardless, if you don't have it, I would definitely say they're worth getting. For the Titans, we have the Mark 44 Stand-Asides with the intrinsic perk Seriously, Watch Out. Grants an overshield when sprinting at full health with Seismic Strike, Hammer Strike, or Shield Bash. Hits with these abilities recharge a portion of your melee energy. These, I don't know, I'm kind of in the middle ground. I do like the overshield, but problem is, one, you have to be at full health, and you have to have your melee fully charged, which is not going to be as often as you'd probably like. Especially when it comes to PvP. The overshield goes away as soon as you stop running, and I don't know. Now, granted, the hits with these abilities recharge a portion. That part's nice because it actually recharges 50% of your melee back, which is pretty darn good. But I don't know. I just don't think it's really worth it to me. But to each their own. And then for the Warlocks, we have the Stag with the intrinsic perk Dearly Departed. Grants Rift Energy when you are critically wounded. On your death, creates a brief healing rift on your corpse. Now, this can be nice and useful, but again, it kind of goes back to the point where I don't know how often you're going to use that. Now, in PvP, it's definitely nice because you're getting Rift Energy back because you're almost always critically wounded in PvP. And of course, the on their death part isn't going to be as helpful in PvP. That's definitely more PvE oriented. But it's a little helpful. So all in all, I wouldn't say it's terrible. If you don't have it, definitely get it. But I don't tend to use stuff like that as a warlock. I'm usually using Ophidian Aspects or some other kind of exotic. But that's it for this week's Xur exotic review and location. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, please feel free to leave a like or a comment down below. If you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to hit the subscribe button down below or on my video. But my name's Shadow, everybody, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.